Follow us on foodmadeinitaly.eu.
Cari amici, bentornati.
Welcome back on Food. We are here again with archaeologist s01e05. So far we haven't talked about the consumption of vegetables and fruits by the ancient Egyptians. Aristide, would you tell us something more about Egyptian food habits?
Fruits and vegetables were a basic part of the diet, not only for Egyptians, but for all the civilizations throughout the Mediterranean area and the Near East. Nevertheless, they were especially consumed on special days, because they linked to earth fertility.
So it used not to be a daily practice.
At least, not on a daily basis. Not everybody could afford fruits and vegetables every day, and not everybody was worth it. I mean, fruits and vegetables symbolized God's providence. Not everybody deserved it. Just think about the concept of Eden, the garden of God, full of fruits and vegetables.
I suppose it was perceived as a sacred item.
A sacred item, also because fruits and vegetables were colorful.
Of course.
So,
And beautiful.
beautiful to see, colorful, also used as a decoration for flower crowns, which were offered to gods as a gift.
So they were given to priests, to temples.
They were indeed given to priests. Fruits and vegetables symbolized wealth, and the word paradeisos in Persian first and then in Greek means garden, which was a delimited space enclosed by walls, public, lush, people used to enjoy, to go in and eat well, to feel well. It was perceived as an Eden for civilizations used to dry climate regions
Of course.
and arid land.
Close to deserts.
People imagined paradise to be something lush,
Sure, green and lush.
full of fruits and vegetables, with a river and absolutely...
So let's say that what Christians call paradise, a word that comes from the Persian paridaida, was nothing but a
a
garden.
garden. The paradise with Eden was Gan Eden, the garden.
Of course, so it was an orchard and a vegetable garden.
Fruits and vegetables the Egyptians used to eat, and then Greeks and Romans, were native to the Mediterranean region.
So,
Lettuce, for instance, it was healthy and early sacred, sometimes considered aphrodisiac, and all sorts of lush fruits.
we would have had figs.
First of all, they knew the pomegranate, which is still cultivated in Egypt, and figs. Figs were a real staple, part of everybody's daily diet.
Also because it's very nourishing, so I guess that...
It's very nourishing. People used to prepare fig tarts. They were delicious and everybody could afford eating them.
Of course, it must have been a popular dessert in the olden days, because ancient civilization didn't know sugar yet.
No, sugar was unheard of. Everything was sweetened with honey. They used to eat almonds and nuts, but figs were very common, therefore basic food for everybody. And even totally Italian is full of expression quoting figs.
In Italy we also have the expression as sweet as a fig.
That expression is actually more recent. Figs were popular, eaten by all social classes, affordable by everybody.
The most popular dessert in those days.
Yes, it was a popular dessert at the time. Do you know, Cleopatra, that was a papyrus say, used to eat almond and fig tarts.
Here you are, talking about almond and fig cake and papyrus. Everything you're telling us must be depicted in some kind of source.
Yes, of course. There are two main sources. First of all, papyrus, which contain the original information.
Talking of which, you are a bit of an expert.
Those that are written in Greek.
Yes.
Secondly, the grave goods.
What did Egyptians believe in?
Egyptians believed in afterlife as a continuation of their life on earth. I mean, they believed they could live forever in their own bodies. So they interred body goods and food to help the deceased in the journey, because, exactly like during their lives, they would keep on eating.
So food containers and even little statues representing cooks have been found into the
And
tombs.
real food.
They strongly believe in life after death.
I should say this belief was ingrained.
Certainly that went also through food. Thank you, Riside, for all these informations about ancient Egyptian eating habits. Dear friends, I'll see you next time on food.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Follow us on foodmadeinitaly.eu.